Good people? It's the cool one, the cool KAG, bringing you the down low NBA version for Friday, July 31st. Yesterday, opening day, everybody kneel, solidation, love it. A lot of people don't. Burn your jersey you don't want. I've never burned me a jersey because I either give it away, but I paid money for it, so why would I burn it? No, I'm not those people. Anyway, that's political, whatever. We're here for basketball. All right, yesterday 280, not bad. I think 310 took down everything, so whew, I'm a little bit off, 30 points off. All right, we have a six-gamer today, starting at 2:30. That's why this video's done now, and I'll do the WNBA video and podcast around 3:30. Okay, six game, like I said. Game started at 2:30. First game, you have Orlando versus Brooklyn, 4 o'clock. Phoenix versus Washington, 4 o'clock. Memphis versus Portland, 6:30. Boston versus Milwaukee, 8 o'clock. Sacramento versus San Antonio, 9 o'clock. Houston versus Dallas, the game of the night. That one's going to be the game of the night. All right, there's a lot of stars on the slate. I'm not going to even go over them. Pick your poison with your stars. Now, to help you today, I'm going to give you some alternates, some low-owned players or players that are going to get a lot of time, and they fit your pocket. They fit your wallet. So you can do what you can get you. This line right here, that's as you see, we'll go each one of them. You can get you Harden, Doncic, ABC, whoever. All right. Let's start off with the guard position. As you see, I got Derek White. The reason why I got Derek White, because he's going to play a lot. DeAndre Murray is the one that everybody's going to flock to. No one's going to flock to Derek White. Derek White will get you some minutes, playing time. He's recouped. He hasn't really played well against Sacramento. This is a big game for Sacramento. They're trying to make it to the playoffs, get into the playoffs. So every game to them is important. San Antonio, they're always trying to get in the playoffs. They're going to fight to the last tooth and nail. You know how Pop is. So Derek White, 5,200. Could go a little lower, but I know he's going to get minutes. I should have chosen somebody else, but I'll tell you about that person in a minute. Last time he played him, he got an 18. But his last game he played before the pandemic, he got 51. So Derek White, I see him playing, and you could use him to fill in some spots. Definitely fill in some spots. One other person, I forgot, this is the person I should have put there, is George Hill. Let me change this real quick. Where you at, Georgie Porgy? George Hill. George Hill, there's no Bledsoe. They need a point guard. George Hill's a point guard. So I do like George Hill a lot. So you can put him in 3,800. He has not really played well against Boston. For 3,800, he can get you a 30. He's gotten 30 before. He went 30, 27, 23, 20, 16. Each time he's going down. So maybe he'll start back on the 30 tip. Don't know, but low own. This is what we're looking for, low own. So George Hill, point guard. All right, shooting guard. You see Gary Trent. Gary Trent at 3,700. There's a couple of people. People will go to DiVincenzo. They will go to maybe Gary Temple. Gary Trent Jr., before the pandemic, this boy was playing. He really hasn't done nothing against them, but he was getting minutes, so he'll get minutes again. You can go to him. Or you can go to, even though I haven't got him on the list, you can go to Ben McLemore. No Ben Gordon for Houston means those guys will play. But Gary Trent Jr., low own, no one go to him. They'll probably go to, if they're coming down, I can't really tell you who they might go. They might even go with some Grayson Allen. Who knows? I don't know. But like I said, Portland's playing for something. Memphis is playing for something. So that's a very good game to target. Some of these players are going to play, and he'll be low owned on the radar with Lillards and McCullens and the two bigs now for them. And then Memphis is big, and John Morant. So Gary Trent is one of the players that will be left out in the cold, left out there, low ownership. This is a low ownership deal. Daniel House, like I just said, there's no Gordon, no Eric Gordon. So Daniel House, 4,000, should be in the starting lineup. Now, a lot of people will go to maybe Cameron Johnson, Slow Mo, Kel Bridges, Troy Brown, definitely. I don't blame you going with Troy Brown. And some Joe Harris. They're all more than Daniel House. Daniel House probably a start. Last time he played Dallas, he got 30. He only played him 3 times. He got a 4, a 21, and a 30. So the numbers are shooting up. I like Daniel House. Low ownership. Really like that on Daniel House. Like I said, there's some other players you can go down here. I do like Troy Brown. Jonathan Isaac. If they smart, they could play Jonathan Isaac at the 5 and take out Vuk, play him at the 5. Last 3 times he played him, he only played 3 times. 23, 35, 41. Another one on the rise. So you can go to Jonathan Isaac. All right? Somebody that probably won't be owned, but is, money, but I can't see them not playing. It's Carmelo Anthony at 5,000. Now, I don't know if I want Carmelo. We'll have to see how they work him in rotation. But usually, if you're going to get Carmelo, you give him the first day. You don't wait around, like that. You don't. All right. So that's it for a small forward. Now, power forward, everybody going to go Porzingis, Tatum's. I can see all that. Rashad Holmes. Their bigs are limited. Rashad Holmes can ball. Rashad Holmes might start. Last time he played San Antonio, they got Portal there. That's about it for their bigs. They don't got really bigs right now. We'll get to him in a minute, too. So Rashad Holmes, last time he played San Antonio, he got 52. All right? So I can see Rashad Holmes getting a lot of playing time, maybe at the power forward spot. People will be going to Rui Hachimura. I don't blame him. I like Rudy. Bjelica. But for 3,900, you can find room for him if you're making those lineups. They'll go Brandon Clark. Jabari Parker is someone you can look at too at 37. And basically, only if it's a blowout would I even look at DJ Wilson. It has to be a blowout. And you ain't blowing out Boston, so DJ Wilson gets no burn. All right, so now centers. People go to Vuk. People go to Val. Ayton, I really like. Whiteside, Nurkic. Y'all gonna do. Jared Allen's gonna get a lot of pub. Thomas Bryant, somebody who I really like too. He has destroyed Phoenix. 49, 50, 40. He's destroyed Phoenix. So, and he's at 53. People go to Baines. Even Baines come back. Go to Brook Lopez at 5,000. Baines at 44. He's back. Saying he's ready to good to go. I'm going Jakob Portal. Jakob Portal, no LaMarcus Aldridge. Need not say any more. As long as he stay out of foul trouble, he should get about 36 minutes if the game is competitive. If the game is competitive against Sacramento. And you got Rudy Gay and you got DeRozan. They're going to need another scorer. He's a scorer with with DeAndre Murray and White. Right? So, yeah, I like Portal. Now, if you don't go Portal, you want to be a little cheaper, somebody else ain't going to be low on. Well, let me see what Portal has done against them. His 5 games against Sacramento, 7, 13, 9, 27, 15. So he all over the place. But the low is at 7, and the high is 27. Hopefully hits that high at 42. Now, underneath him, P.J. Tucker at 39. P.J. Tucker going to play. Undersized, whatever position you want to say he is. I don't know what he is. The undersized man that gets you the rebounds, 3,900. He should be low owned too. Real low owned. And other people underneath it, you can take a look at Robert Williams, Mons Wagner. You can take a look at him. Don't know how much he's going to play. Robert Williams, they might play him some. They don't hardly play Cantor. And who knows they play Cantor. Mo Bamba, let's see if they play Mo Bamba or they just go Isaac at the 5. I would play Rolo if they blowing out Boston. That's who I would play. Drew Ebanks and these guys here, who knows? I wouldn't get there. All right, so that's basically it for value plays. You already know the studs. You know the studs already. I shouldn't have to say Westbrook, Lillards, and all them on Rubios and all that on the lineups. That's guards, forwards, Doncic, Harden, and DeRozan, LeVert going to get one. Booker. Nobody thinking about Booker. You know, small forwards. You know, Giannis. You know, like I said, ain't too many. Small forward is probably the weakest position here. You got a nice lot of mid-range players, so you can look in there. Power forward, like I said, you got Porzingis. People go to Tatum, save that money. You know, and this is not a great position either. As a talent-wise, center, there's a zillion centers. You go Vooch, Joe Val, Ayton, Whiteside. You think he gonna get up? Nurkic, Allen. You know, that's 5, 6 right there. Anyway, that's it. Like I said, Hill, save money. Trent, save money. House, save money. Holmes, save money. Portal, save money. And as we say here in the download, get that money.